So, welcome to Express 2.14. I'm going to show you a quick overview of what it looks like when you open Express 2.14. So we'll click on the icon. This will launch. And our Express will pop open. I'm going to enlarge it so you can see. We have our presenter tools and we have our annotation tools. Within our annotation tools, we have a pen. We can adjust the colors within our pen. There are 6 preset colors. You have the freedom to choose and change those presets, as well as the opacity and the size of that color. So right here, this pink one, I have adjusted to full color with no opacity. I can use the slider and it changes the opacity. And you can see how the opacity changes within the presets. The same thing for the highlighter. You cannot change the opacity on this one, but it is pretty cool. We also have symbols, and we have different symbols that you can choose from. We have shapes, and you can see the preset shapes. And we have outlines, and we have filled shapes. We also have a music shapes tool or symbols tool. We have a math tool, charts tool, several different charts in here that we'll go into further, our fractions, and then we have our gadgets from stopwatches and countdown timers, dice, spinners, rulers, protractors, a pie arc, a hundreds chart, and then we also have unifix cubes. We also have documents and adding documents, so we'll go through that later. We also have the camera where we can embed our image into the screens. We have a video player. We have our text where we can embed text to our work here. We have our web page where we can embed a web page into our Express document. We can use Google Meets in our documents as well. We have the selection tool. This is similar to any other selection tool that we have within other platforms and documents that we might use. We have our eraser. We can erase with a point, and you see that you have the option to set the different size for your points. You also have the erase all objects on the page, and then we have a paste option as well. So those are the annotation tools as a quick overview to the interface. Our publishing tools we have here. We have our settings for our publishing tools. Right now I have selected the hide tool. So if actually, let's see, our mask tool, the color we can change to any color. Right now I have it set to mask from the left. You can change it to mask from the top, right, or bottom as well. We also have our tool here that allows us to quick jump to different, or spotlight what we're wanting the kids to look at specifically. We have our magnifying tool, same thing. It allows us to magnify and draw attention to those. The hide tool, like I just showed you, you can mask the top, bottom, and sides. You can also change the color of your mask and the size. We have our click-through tool, and we have our laser tool, and then we have our show all tool. And then we also have where we can change the size of our presentation. We can take snapshots of our screens, and then we can change our screen colors. Changing our screen colors allows us to be in a whiteboard, a blackboard, or any other color which you may want. You can also change the opacity of your board, and you can also adjust and have lines or grids, and then you can have subdivisions of those lines and grids as well. These subdivisions of lines would be great for handwriting, or if you're using a grid, it would be great for graphing or plotting. You can also adjust the size, so you can have smaller grids or smaller lines, larger lines if you need it. Remember that we do have an infinite canvas, so lots of things are possible there. Thank you for your time, and we will go deeper into each of these tools as we cover them individually.